Hello! Yay! Let's start the closing of RTP Year 2019. Okay, so the first of all, we will do the award ceremony. So we have already seen a couple of our ceremonies Monday, Tuesday, but we have many categories that we can decide. We did decide some awards. Okay, so the first of all, posters, which is presented by poster chairs. Please come up.
Yeah, I'm very glad to have an opportunity to introduce the post award here. Yeah, my name is Xubao Yang, coming from Shanghai Jiaotong University in China. And we have 3 poster chairs this year, Marky, me, and Gabriel. It's a pity. Gabriel did a lot of work, but he cannot come today. So Marky and I will help to present this award. So, do you want to say something? Okay. You can introduce the next one.
This year, in total, we had 227 posters, and yeah, that was quite a lot. So, yeah, we are really happy to have this huge poster track. Thank you very much for all presenters and also audiences of poster track session. Thank you.
In order to find the best poster, we asked the help from 3 very helpful experts. So Mark Bolles, Ivan Suma Rosenberg, and Frank Steinig. And so it's hard to find people who need to spend 3 days because the poster is divided, too many posters divided in 3 days. They have to run all the posters and try to select. So now let's welcome Ivan to introduce the process of selecting best posters. Let's welcome.
So yes, I'm representing the 3 people who were crazy enough to agree to do this without doing the math on how many posters there were. So haven't eaten lunch in 3 days. But in order to do this is a daunting task because there are so many, and there are so many that are really good. So in order to do this, we settled on a process where we all went around, all 3 of us, and evaluated each and every poster. We felt that was very important. And each day we tried to then narrow down to a subset of ones that all 3 of us unanimously felt should be considered. And then finally, at the end day, we then met again, and then narrowed it down to a yet smaller subset out of all 3 days that we felt were contenders for honorable mention and Best Poster Award. And one of the things that's very important in doing this is, with so many, it's hard to manage conflicts of interest, and it became clear that among the final subset of posters that were contendered, that 2 of the 3 judges had a strong conflict with one of the posters that was in that smaller subset. So at that point, we felt it necessary to recuse 2 of us to recuse ourselves from the final decision, and so the actual selection from that restricted subset of the final awards was made by the judge that was not conflicted. So we just want to make clear that the fairness of this was very important in preserving this throughout this process. So with that, I will go ahead and present the first honorable mention. So we actually had a tie for the honorable mention. The first honorable mention goes to Relive in VR, capturing and reliving virtual reality experiences together. Are they coming up? Are they coming up for a picture? The authors are here to, okay. First award, you got to figure out where the camera is coming from. Okay, second honorable mention. Okay, yeah, let's do the drum roll. So let's get a drum roll here. Goes to Advancing Ethical Decision Making in Virtual Reality. Okay. Okay, and drumroll please, the best poster award goes to Working Memory Load Performance Based on Co-Location of Virtual and Physical Hands.
Next, research demo awards. Please come up, demo chairs.
I'm Masahiro Furukawa from Osaka University in Japan. We will present research demo awards. Then, I'm sorry. We have three co-chairs, and I'm Masahiro Furukawa and Crystal Boost, and Jens Gerber is already live here. Then we have 35 demos, and we selected the 5 hours from here. But actually, in 2 of them is already selected before this IEEE 2019, because we have a domestic conference in Japan named by Virtual Reality Society in Japan Annual Conference. Then we already selected the 2 demos in the domestic conference. Then we invited the 2 demos to here. Then the total number is 5. Then we selected the 2 best research demonstration runner-ups and 1 best demo research demonstration. Here we go. The first one is IEEE VR Best VRSJ Demo Hours. This is comes from the domestic conference. This award goes to EXLEAP Minimal and Highly Available pleasant system creating leaping experience. Please come here. And the other IEEE VR Best Demo VR Search Demo Award goes to who products tabletop 3D display using virtually equivalent light field.
So I would like to explain very briefly how the demo awards were chosen, the demo recipients. So the demo chairs nominated some judges that they believed to be relatively unbiased. So the four judges that participated were Mark Stamminger, Morris Prashyabrid, Tobias Longlotz, and Rory Clifford. They each reviewed the demos individually. Then yesterday at the end of the day, they all met and discussed the results between the four of them. We gave them the option of choosing runner-ups or not, so they decided we would have 2 runner-ups and 1 Best Demo Award. So there will be 2 runner-ups and then the Best Demo. So the first runner-up award goes to VR Ski Coach. All right, and in case you wonder what I'm doing, I tried the VR Ski Coach demo today, and to increase my sense of presence, I wore a skier's t-shirt. So now I don't need it anymore. Okay, the next runner-up, Shadowless Projector. And now we can do a drum roll for the Best Research Demo Award. Perceptually based adaptive motion retargeting.
Unfortunately, even though it was written in a booklet wrongly, we don't have the best of video. Next one is Dr. Consortium. Please come up, these teachers.
All right, first, a thank you to the other chairs. Tanya, who couldn't make the conference, contributed a lot offline into the reviewing process. And then Pete and Alicia had to leave for some family obligations, so I'll be presenting on behalf of everyone. Okay, so to wrap up, we had 17 student submissions to Doctoral Consortium. We reviewed these, had at least 2 reviewers per submission, and accepted 13. This is really a good opportunity for PhD students and sometimes master's students to meet with professionals in the field, people in their area, and get one-on-one mentoring and build connections that will last a long time. And this year we had really great presentations. The quality of all presentations was really nice, and we were thoroughly impressed. We had 13 mentors who paired up with the students. There were 2 sessions of one-to-one mentoring, so everybody got mentoring from 2 people for about 30 minutes, and there was also a mix and mingle session. So the mentors, you probably know many of them are listed here, myself included. And for the Best DC Presentation Award, we had the mentors that were present at all of the sessions rate all of the presentations based on 3 criteria: the overall quality, the potential and current impact and originality of the research, and lastly, the ability of the student to respond to audience questions or comments. And if we could also have a drum roll, Best DC Presentation Award goes to Embodied Virtual Avatars and Potential Negative Effects on Implicit Racial Bias by Divine Maloney.
Next, best 3D contest. Okay, please come up. 3D contest chairs.
Hi, everybody. On behalf of Rongei Guo, Benjamin Weyers, Kazuki, Takamisha, and myself, I would like to present the winners for this year. First, we had 8 contestants here at the conference that during 2 days were presenting in the 12th floor their demos. We have 2 ways to decide what is the best demo. 60% of that comes from judges that I will mention soon, and 40% from your votes. And the votes were in this year, as you know, these dots that you could put in each one of the demos. We got more than 400 votes. So first, I want to acknowledge the participants. I don't know who from here are participants. I don't know if you can stand for a second. Thank you very much for your effort. It was really excellent. My colleague contest chairs, thank you very much. And for our juries, Amy Ulinsky, Torsten Kulenk, Seokli Jeon, who did a fantastic job of trying all the demos during these 2 days. Thank you very much. So we have first a runner-up. Let's do some noise. Tim Brack, Austin Hamus, Mindy Hoover, Alex Jim, and Jack Miller. We also want to acknowledge Vicon, who is providing a small but very significant cash prize for the 2 winners. And let's do some noise for the first prize. Team Hybrid. I won't mention all of them, please come here.
Okay. Congratulations once again. So this conference would have been realized without the sponsors, exhibitors, many supports from them. Okay, so let's thank the sponsors. Diamond sponsor, Oscar International Convention Center. Platinum sponsor, a joint sponsor, Dell and Intel. Platinum sponsor, Mercari. Platinum sponsor, NSF. Platinum sponsor, Oscar Convention Tourism Bureau. Gold sponsor, Tateishi and Denki Tsushin, Fuse Island, Telecommunication Advance and Foundation. Silver and bronze sponsors, Dakuri and many other companies. And the Flower and other sponsors, many of them. Thank you very much. And many, many, many exhibitors. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's look back. How many of you checked the official photos online on the website? Okay, do you like it? Here are only a couple. So we started like this one. And we had a reception. And we also had a technical talk. And also another fun part. And I myself had a mud splash. How many of you did this? Okay. Here's the stats. Total attendance. This is dense, so if you want, please take a photo. We had 1,076 paid and complimentary registrations. In addition to 83 exhibit-only tickets, name tagging, and also 7 prize and 56 family. Okay, so total we had more than 200 people here. This stats may be more interesting. You had a lot. Please check your weight. Okay, appreciations. Okay, so we have to thank many, many, many people. Actually, I found that the order of the slide is wrong. Here we have thank you. Okay, I wanted to have done this. Organizing committee first. I don't think you can read, but please read it with your mind. Okay, let's thank the organizing committee. Can you stand up? If you're a member of the organizing committee, please stand up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And also the program committee. There are so many. The journal papers, I don't know you can read it. Please stand up if you're a program committee on the journal paper track. And I'm really sorry, this is another evidence of how we were just walking tightrope. But I had the wrong name for the next slide. This should be program committee parentheses conference papers. Okay, so please overlay some other text using your AR technology. Please read, and let's thank. If you are the organized committee, program committee of the conference track, please stand up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And also, student volunteers. How many student volunteers do we have now? Please stand up and raise your hand. They did so fantastic jobs throughout the conference, even from before the conference. Okay, this is the end of the conference, and then after this, we will have some advertisement of other conferences, then followed by future of IEEE. Okay. How many of you have enjoyed the VR conference? I don't want to do this again. Okay, related events. The first one is a small conference chaired by me. Called Cyber Worlds in 2019 in Kyoto. So if you are interested to come again to Japan and come and see my face, please submit something. Okay, so next one is VR Kai. So this is another nice conference on ACM. And then this venue is nice Brisbane, Australia. Okay, so this is also held in November. And for two other conferences, I will call up the organizers. Next one is SUI. Christoph?
Hi, I'm very excited to announce that the ACM Symposium on Spatial User Interaction will be in New Orleans, Louisiana this year. My students tell me that before the conference I will learn to say that name correctly, though. So. Some of you have asked me when's the deadline. So this is a great place to submit your latest research on VR interfaces and other spatial interaction topics. And the submission deadline will be in about 3 months, but as soon as we nail it down precisely, we will distribute a call through the IEEE VR mailing list and put up on the website sui.acm.org. There's a lot of other fun stuff to do in New Orleans all the time, so right after SUI, you can cross Canal Street and go check out the ACM WIST conference, which also has a lot of nice interaction stuff. There will be some music festivals, the Blues and Barbecue Festival, a reggae festival. The weather report is for a high chance of nicely illuminated skulls on parade floats. And of course, Oktoberfest, so I trust that all our German friends will join us and show us how to celebrate properly. Thank you.
So, Mr. Liu? Oh, Henry, yes. This is about ISMER this year.
All right, so thanks for the conference committee. ISMA or ISMA 2019 will be held in Beijing. So I just quickly, fly through those slides. But anyhow, so this is the venue, actually Friendships Hotel, which is one of the most outstanding hotel after China opened their door. So this year, actually, our paper submission actually increased 50% than last year. So unfortunately, the full paper due is the past, but we still open quite a few the categories, especially lots of the HMD is made in China, and also the China right now in terms of VR MR research, actually people fancy about that. Aside of the technical thing, but everybody knows the quite a few cultural things, forbidden cities, the temple, Great Walls, and also the buildings industry down there, and also vibrant nightlife. And also lots of the VR arcades. Actually, you can go there to experience this or that. And then finally, Chinese food. So actually, to go to China is really convenient. There are many different ways, and then since the conference is held in Beijing, so lots of direct flight from your cities. But anyhow, we still have lots of categories, that open for submissions, and then that we welcome you to be in Beijing. Thanks.
Okay, so about IHBBR 2019 again, we will send you a questionnaire in a week or two. We want to hear the feedback. So you have to be honest, right? So that you have to give us complaints, suggestions, comments. So that we can make it even better next year. Okay. So I will switch to Kyle, who will talk about the future of IHBBR.
Kiyoshi, you don't get to get away so fast. I'm glad I get to go last because I get the distinct honor and pleasure of thanking you for hosting this year's conference. What a wonderful job he did. Everybody thank him. On that note, that's a tough act to follow, but if you are interested in hosting an IEEE VR conference, things are going to happen a little bit differently, I hear, going forward. And so if you're interested, the steering committee welcomes new bids for conferences, I hear, as early as 2022. And so all that information is on the website. Again, following Kiyoshi, the high bar is set, and no one's going to expect too much because you cannot possibly beat this. This is amazing. Okay. All right, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story here, okay? A long time ago, in a virtual reality far, far away, no, not Star Wars, the world's premier annual conference on virtual reality was held in a city somewhere in the United States. The city held world-renowned virtual reality treasures and researchers. It could be reached so conveniently, it was almost like teleportation. Sadly, the city sank. Its location was forgotten, and the VR conference could not be held there again. Instead, it went around the world. Now, a brave group of researchers may have rediscovered its location. They stream live from the sunken city now. Let us hope the audio works because it's so funny.
Are the old legends true? It's the fabled lost city of Atlanta.
VR 2020 in Atlanta. These are the researchers I found there, both who have ties to the Atlanta area. Blair McIntyre, who's there. Ed Swan, who was there at some point. And of course, Kiyoshi is going to maintain. What a treasure he is to have on this team. March 22nd, that's a Sunday, through Thursday, March 26th. The website is up right now if you want to check that out. So we made a point of getting that going right now. Thank you to Adam Jones, who designed this logo and who also got that website going so fast. This is where the conference is going to be held. You sort of notice it's on the external parts of the city. It's in a really cool midtown area. That is the hotel there, but we're not 100% locked down on that, so we're going to wait to announce it. Really cool things to do in Atlanta, some gigantic attractions. I was going to say that, the one thing Kiyoshi couldn't provide you was Coke. Yet, as you all know, if you ask Kiyoshi for something, he provides it immediately, and so he did that. But you can visit the World of Coke while you're there. It's really cool. So I'm going to end it now, because I know you all have flights to catch or sights to see. But again, fitting with this open call idea, if you want to help out, I've had so many people come up to me, and this community is great about this, but if you want to participate in the organization of VR 2020, there's going to be a link posted on our website, a survey that you can fill out, and also many people have asked me to contact them, and I will. So look on our website. I'll also post it in the Slack, which was a wonderful idea, and we're going to keep using that. So thank you very much, and again, let's thank Kiyoshi for this wonderful conference.